Hey friends, welcome to this video where I'm going to share a few apps that I use to help my analog workflow. So the first one is actually going to be the stock camera app, because when you take a picture, it saves the GPS data in the photo. So if you're cycling around town or walking through a new neighborhood, you see something you want to take a picture of, but you don't have your camera with you, well, just snap a quick photo with your phone, and then you can go back and check later on where it was. In my case, I've actually made an album with all the photos in one place, and then I can click on the three little dots, show on map, and then I can see where there's like clusters of photos, and then plan my trips to go to one place and take the most amount of photos in that area with the least amount of wandering aimlessly. So yeah, first one, stock camera app and stock photo app, total game changer for location scouting. Next one I want to talk about is for field notes. You could just use your notes app to take notes of the photos you want to take. But this one, Filmshots, has a few real standout features. So you go into the app, you start a new roll, you choose your camera, you choose your film, your lens, all that stuff. Then it starts a new roll, and when you want to note a picture, you change the settings to the settings you just used on your camera, take a quick snap to remind you of what you took a picture of, and then it saves it as part of that roll. Now, one of the things that really sticks out is that this has an Apple Watch app. That means once you've started a roll, you can just be out on the street, don't even take your phone out of your pocket, just bring up your watch, click in the app, settings, shutter speed, aperture, save, and it will save that photo to the roll that's currently open in your app. And the second and biggest thing about this is that it has an EXIF data export tool which has a Lightroom plugin. So once you've finished with your roll, you've imported your scans into Lightroom, done all your edits and all that, then you can sync it with the app and have all the data, the shutter speed and aperture, as well as the GPS coordinates, the film roll, both the base ISO and the rated ISO. Everything gets baked into the photo and rewrites the EXIF data with all the information that you've captured in the app. We also want to give a shout out to the developer, because since I've started using it, I've noticed a few little bugs, and every time I've sent a message, he's fixed the bug and pushed an update within like 24 hours. So always happy to support that kind of developer. Finally is the Lightmeter app. There are a lot of these on the market, but a couple that I want to point out to are this one, which is quite a new one, and it's got a lot of features. You've got your average metering as well as spot metering, plus zone metering, if you know how to use that, and frame lines. So you can check your composition on 645, 135, various focal lengths directly in the app without having to take your camera out of your bag, which is really, really useful. It's also got a lot more features as in-app purchases, but all of those are completely free with the base app. Now for me, it's a little bit overkill. There's a lot of things going on, and I just want a simple, basic interface to check the light. So I actually use Lightmeter, which, slight disclaimer, I was grandfathered in from when it used to be a free app with a small in-app purchase. These days I think it's $12 or something, but it's really accurate. It gives me the same readings as my ATG, daytime and nighttime. Also some little things like it goes down to ISO 0.8 and massively small apertures, so for the pinhole and photo paper, maybe solography people, it's a really useful app for that as well. And I just love how simple it is. You just open it up, check how the light is, thank you very much. So for me, that's my favorite light app, but I still do use Lightme for checking my composition sometimes. And that's it. Those 3.5 apps are daily uses when I'm out shooting or not shooting, and I think they're really useful to help your analog workflow, so I suggest them all to you. If you've got any apps that you think I should use, or that would make my life easier, or that make your life easier anyway, let me know down in the comments. I'm sure other people are always happy to find out about new apps that can help their workflow. A little like, a little subscribe are always appreciated, and I will see you in the next video.